everybody, hope you're all okay. Happy New Year to you all. I hope you had a nice New Year's Eve, whatever you did. Let me know if you went out or what you did. We just stayed at home. Well, we've stayed at home for several years now, but we used to have some New Year's Eve parties, go to parties and such like, and back in the day when they used to have dances at the village hall, we used to go to those. But yeah, these days we tend to stop at home, well, especially his past couple of years anyway. Yeah, let me know what you did. I hope 2022 is full of love and luck and happiness and good health and everything positive for you all. Right, I thought I would pop on. Mr. Doodle's at work today, bless him. Thought I would pop on and show you what I've been doing this past couple of days. I've done another snippet roll, you know, the one I showed you the other day. That one that I showed you the other day. I was going to measure it and then I rolled it up and I thought, oh damn it, I forgot to measure it. So I've done another one, and you know, I was using these till rolls. That one doesn't want to come off, does it? I was using these till rolls just because I've got them, but you don't have to use a till roll. You could just cut, you know, strips of yeah, strips of paper up and glue them together. These are about just over 2 inches wide, but you can, you know, don't think just because you see people using the till rolls that that's what you've got to use, because you haven't. Just, you know, even if it's plain paper, any sort of paper or card, just cut strips up, and just, if you want it longer, just keep gluing them together. Just thought I'd mention that. Anyway, so I think I said the other day I might do a vintagey one, so I've started a vintagey one, and went back to it last night. I'm like, oh god, my glue stick must have been really rubbish, because they was all coming off, and I've been back with some wet glue and stuck them down, but I still need to, I might go over it all actually with Mod Podge. But I've used all sorts of music paper that I'd tea dyed or coffee dyed, can't remember which, and just scraps of paper, all sorts of bits of vintagey colours. Paper bag that had some sari silk ribbons. Sari silk, yeah, what's the other one? Sari silk and seam bindings that I'd bought from a lady on Etsy. They came in, oh no, not that bag, spotty bag anyway, and then this little bit was on the bag, so I saved that as well. But the images are, I've used gentleman images on this one, because the lovely Trudy bought me this book. I think it was for my birthday. Anyway, she bought me this lovely book. It's got loads of, I've shown it before. Put your name in the back, Trudy, just in case I forget who sent me it. You know what I'm like. But it's got some absolutely beautiful images in. Look at those. Wow. So I cut them out and I just frayed the edges a bit. And I did go over, I've not got any plain ones now, but I did go over them with some vintage photo just on one of my little brush things, just to make it look a bit more vintagey looking. So even this little black piece, that was on the spotty bag. I can't see any of the spotty bag now. It's not this bit was off of the craft label box that I get, but I don't know, it's a spotty paper. I can't see it, but anyway, it was a spotty bag. Yeah, and I'm really pleased with it. And I had my ATC, well, one of these, and I was just sort of lining it up a little bit. The other one, that I just slap, didn't but I was sort of eyeballing it a little bit to see, thinking if I wanted to make ATCs. Excuse me. Still got to trim the edge up if I want to. So I was sort of doing that a little bit as I was going along with it. But oh, I'm really enjoying doing these at the moment. I just thought it was nice to do one with gentlemen. Look, it's coming off. I think it's because, some of it is because this tape that comes on the craft label box, it's like a shiny surface, and obviously my glue stick wasn't strong enough. I don't even know whether that will be. Probably end up having to sew it or something. I don't know. Shoddy work. And still can't find this spotty bag that I'm talking about. Maybe I didn't use it on. Oh, there we go. Look, that one. That's the spotty bag. That's crackhead's longer than I thought. That's as far as I've got with that one. I don't know whether I will do any more. What is there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, there's 15 images on there. So I'll just pop that over there, but I have enjoyed doing it. So I sat down and I'd already cut the images out the other week, I believe, and I sat down and roughed the edges up, scrunched them all up, roughed the edges up, went over it with my spongy thing, and then just went round the edge with the vintage photo. I did use the permanent ink and not the water-based one. So I've got all those to play with, and I've got some of the ladies cut out as well, ready to use. These were a bit different. The ones that I've just shown you, they were all, you know, they were all straight. These were all at different angles, so I've just cut them off accordingly. I don't know whether I'll put these on a snippet roll or what, but that was just something to do. And I've also cut these ones out ready to, haven't done anything to those. There's another lady there. Haven't done anything to these ones yet. But, you know, they're sort of domino size as well. Put them on dominoes. And then last night I took my iPad to bed as usual. As you do, as you take your iPad to bed, don't you? And I watched last night. I thought, oh, Downton Abbey was on, so I saved it and to watch on my iPad. That it was the film, and I thought I wasn't very impressed with it. I don't know if any of you's seen it, but I was about like, is that it? Because I enjoyed the series, I was a bit disappointed. And then after that, what else did I watch? I watched, I just went through all the listings and thought, it was, what series is there? And it was called Mrs. Biggs, about Johnny Biggs, the train robber. So I started watching that, and I've got those to watch tonight. And I've got these file folders. I think that's what you call them. Anyway, wallet things that somebody had given me. So I did this one. I've got loads of the vintage scraps left and that. This was some tissue paper that I believe Penny Humphreys, lovely Penny, had sent me something in. I think it was Penny. Great big sheet of it. It's like pattern paper, but it's lovely. So I used some of that, and then the images are what the lovely Tina Gillan Evans has sent me. So I just put some of those on. And say again, you can see the scraps. That this one is a left over from the die cut. There's a spotty dotty paper, a bit of That was off a top of a piece of corrugated paper, I think, that I don't even know what I was doing, but there was a piece of that left. Oh, and this is this piece. When we went to the scrap store a few years ago, they got some rolls of, I think it's like parcel tape or something, but it was all a bit mouldy. I have used it before, made like a folder thing with it, but it's gummed on the back, but it's, you know, I just put extra glue on, but that's nice. So yes, that's what I did last night. I don't know what I will be doing with that, but make a nice journal cover or something. I might put some more stamping on it. These ones I actually used Mod Podge to stick all that down. Again, some of them's not sticking down ever so well. So that's my projects that I've been doing. I don't know what I'm doing today. It's getting pretty late. It's gone 1 o'clock. I don't seem to have done much today. Well, I have actually. I've been doing a few chores downstairs and such like. Emptying all my hoovers out, and that sounds a bit excessive, emptying all my hoovers. Mr. What does that sound? That sounds awful. Mr. Doodle, he's... most people collect like small things. Mr. Doodle's got a bit of a fetish for collecting Dyson vacuum cleaners, or not collected, but he likes tinkering with them, doing them up, and you know, if you pass a skip and there's a Dyson, that's it, he's out and he's got it. And people just generally, oh, my Dyson doesn't work, you can have it for spares. And most of the time it's just the filters. People just don't check the filters. So needless to say, we have several vacuum cleaners. We've got one upstairs, there's 2 in the hallway, and there's one out the back. Then he's got one in the shed. But so anyway, I was emptying all those. Well, we've not actually bought a vacuum cleaner for probably 20 years. But yeah, he sorts those out, and then, you know, he does sell a few cheap. Tries to sort other people's out if he can. But so that's what I've been doing today, sorting those out, emptying them out. And because it was all dusty from when we had all the heaters in the other week. The men they'd actually, I don't know what hoover they'd used, but they'd actually tidied most of it up. But we went over it again, and there was just such a lot of dust and that. Too much information. You really don't need to know that crap, do you? The new year, but yeah, that's my exciting life. Need to put a bit more brown on there, I think. I thought I had done last night, but anyway, I shall love and leave you. Have a fabulous 2022. And hope you do lots of crafting. And for those of you that are have been thinking about doing videos, it would be great to see some videos up from you. Be brave, just do it. Like I always say, do your video. If you don't like it, you don't have to upload it, but you know, it's just have a go if it's something you fancy doing. I know not everybody, you know, some people have absolutely no intention of doing videos whatsoever, which is perfectly fine. But I know there are some of you, and Trudy, she started last week, so that was good. I was well impressed with Trudy. So yeah, any more of you, go on, be brave, do it, do it, do it. You know you want to. You'll get brownie points. Okay then, enough silliness. Take care everyone, love you all loads, and thank you for all your lovely comments and all your support last year. And hello and welcome to my new subscribers as well. I've got a few new subscribers recently. So right, I really am going now. Take care, love you, bye.